my name is Dompumelelo Galudi. This is Still Mututlung TV, and right now we're at Madibeng local municipality, and we are here to speak to whoever we can find who can give us the answers regarding the situation in Mututlung. So please stay tuned for more. We are still at Madibeng Municipality, and right now we are sitting with Mr. Neo Mabe, who is the acting municipal manager, and we are going to talk to him and ask him a few questions. So, Ndate, have you heard any complaints about the dirty water?
Yeah, we received complaints, yes, about the state of the water in Mututlung.
How long has it been?
Well, I've been here since October, so since then we've been receiving complaints. Yes.
So what have you been planning to do about that?
Well, really pressure infrastructure more the entire municipal area in terms of the demand is meeting the amount of water that we supply. As a result, the reservoir always there at the low level, and as a result, water that's silt from the bottom of the reservoir. So we are hoping regard the construction here, the breast treatment plant, we will be able to produce more water, although it will not be enough, because if prefecha, it will be about 80 kiloliters per day, but the current demand is about 110, so we'll still be 30 kiloliters per day short.
Okay, so what about the people who are paying for water? Because apparently there are people who receive letters that say that they have to pay a certain amount for water, etc., but they're getting the same water that we are getting, that everyone else is getting.
Well, the water is not dirty every day. Like, it's not like we're getting reports of dirty water every day. Some days, like if the use is too much and then the reservoir level goes down, then the water becomes dirty. It does not happen on a daily basis.
I'm a member of Mututlung. I'm a resident at Mututlung. I see the water dirty
every
for
day.
an entire week in a row.
Every
day.
Every day.
Every day.
For the past 5 months.
Every day. Literally every day.
Well, that's news to me if you say it's dirty every day.
Okay. Okay, it's fine.
We'll investigate that and try to correct it, because from the information we have, it's not dirty on a daily basis.
So
there are good days and bad days. Yeah.
Okay. So when are you planning to fix the problem? Because it has been going on for a while now.
It will take some time. Like I say, we are dependent. The first thing that must happen is that the wastewater treatment plant, it must be completed first, and Municipal is being constructed by the Department of Water Affairs.
Okay.
So hopefully they had said by March this year, but next month is March and it's not yet complete.
Okay.
But we are hopeful for very soon we will be able to address those problems.
Okay, well, as you know that there are unfortunate people that can't afford to buy water. So what about those people? Why are you not getting maybe a truck that comes and delivers water, like maybe on a daily or maybe on a weekly basis, like clean water? Because you know for a fact that the water is dirty. So why maybe couldn't you get?
Oscar, don't put words into my mouth. Or I never said I know that the water is dirty every day.
Besides dirty every day.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's not like the water from where I'm staying in the municipality. The water is not dirty on a daily basis. That's why there are good days, there are bad days.
Okay.
Depending on the amount of water that is being used.
Okay, let's leave the water. Let's move on to the waste collection. Waste hasn't been collected for a while now. Apparently, it's been since December. When I hear from the residents, some say since December, some say it's been 3 weeks. So it's something that has actually been going on now. Waste collection, because and there's only one bin. It's a mess there, and it's like 50 meters away from homes, which is a health hazard. So what are you planning to do on that, and why?
The issue here, waste. We appointed the service provider in December, but there are people who said that they wanted a local person to collect the water, to collect the waste at first. They said they wanted a local person Later on, they wanted some sort of protection fee from the service provider. The service provider must give them 20,000 each month for them to allow her to allow the company to collect waste in Mututlu.
Okay, so
and we tried to engage them, but
that is the. Are you saying that's the entire community? The entire community, or is it just certain people who came to the office? Could you tell us?
No. They did not come to the office. They stopped first at when the service provider was introduced, and then they also stopped the service provider on, I think, 2 occasions when they actually attacked.
Okay.
The community. They have yes. Members of the community. You can check with the councillors there. They know about them. They know who these guys are.
We will do our investigation on that. Okay, now let's from the waste collection we're done there.
But okay, but it's not like we're not collecting. When they stop the service provider, we from time to time we send our own municipal servers there to service that area, and I believe they've been servicing the area for some time now.
Okay, so moving on to sewage spills. Okay, there's been sewage spill like since last year. There's been sewage spills, and there are also 3 homes that have been having sewage spills from 16th of December. So until now, they haven't received any help. Okay, but recently we went there and we checked, and they said that municipality came and they unblocked, but it's still going. It's still going. The sewage spills are still going. So what are
the problem sewage it is also caused by the community. Remember where the treatment plant is. You know where the treatment plant is. It's that road. It's a boundary between Mututlu and this village. Is it Titeng or what? Titeng. Yes. The treatment plant that is there, it was blocked by residents. It's by Titeng. We've got reports to that effect. We've got photos that show they threw in rocks to block the sewer line. As a result, the sewer went back because I agree those 3 houses, if maybe we're talking about the same houses, they are at the low lying downhill. Hence the sewer went down to those houses. And what we did, I went there in January to those 3 houses. I went there in January. The situation was unbearable, and I took a decision that we must get temporary accommodation for those people, so that while we check as to what can be done about their situation. Yes, temporary accommodation as to what can be done.
For their rent.
Yes. No, not food. Okay. But to pay for their rent.
Okay.
Yeah, to pay for their rent for a period of 6 months, while we are still together with the Department of Human Settlement.
So who are you paying their rent to? Who are you giving the money, rent?
They together with the councillors, together with the ward councillor, they identified a place in Mututlu where they will be accommodated, and we are entering into lease agreements with those people for a period of 6 months, while we are still.
You are about to.
No, they've already moved. They've already moved. Okay. The only thing that is left now is for us to finalize the lease agreement and pay the landlords now, where these people are staying.
Okay, from December, because they vacated their houses.
In January,
right? In January, right? And they vacated their houses. So you're going to start paying rent from February. So January, because if you say they only started.
No, you don't understand me. I'm saying that we have entered into an agreement with the new landlords. Okay. That is where they are being accommodated. Okay. So the only process, because we are government, we need to sign a lease agreement. So we're in the process of signing a lease agreement. It's going to be paid from the first day when these people moved into those houses. But amazing. Yes, but the long-term solution would be to build a sewer line, pipeline from Mututlu up to not Tetile, Damonsville. Okay. Yes, is to build a sewer line, because that treatment plant where the municipality has spent, I think about 30 million now, cannot be resuscitated. It has
Okay.
been vandalized
Okay.
on the treatment plant. So it's just to build a sewer line from Mututlung up to Damonsville. There's a pump station there, so that the sewer can be pumped further to the breast treatment plant. That is the long term. It will not happen now, it will not happen tomorrow, but that is the long term, because we are at the stage that we are designing now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the last issue. Mututlung ifeli. Mututlung ifeli. Mututlung, let's say there's grass all over the place. There is parks. There's a park, right? The park is dirty. There is a sports and recreation center, I think that's what it is, and there was supposed to people play sports there, etc., right? But it has been vandalized. It's dirty. There's no security whatsoever. Mututlung as a whole actually is dirty. Okay.
I think, yeah. I think, yeah. Let me respond. We got two things. To work out issue of vandalism and infrastructure, and talking about issue of cleanliness. We have experience, when we areas where we send in our grass cutting team, people chase them away, but they want to do this thing themselves. I don't think it's specifically in Mututlung, but it's happening in the townships around.
But we're talking
and
about
then,
Mututlung.
and then on the issue of the vandalized sports ground, it is also a general problem. That people vandalize infrastructure at Municipal.
Why is there no security though? I mean,
well, even at places where there are security, they attack them, they attack the security people, they vandalize.
Okay, so okay.
So what we asking for maybe a partnership with the community to say the community must also take care of their of the infrastructure, because it's not me who uses it, it's not the municipality, it's the community. So it's up to the community to take care of the resources to Municipal funds on especially infrastructure.
Okay,
so because even if like where we have securities, they invade the places, they rob the security people of their firearms, so it's generally not safe.
Okay, so there is no solution based on that at the moment. Are there no discussions based on that at the moment?
Well, the solution is for council, in the form of councillors, to go and talk to communities, that communities take care of your resources, take care of your infrastructure.
Okay.
That is the only solution. We can put into a security of the highest technology in place. But if people don't take care of their stuff, it's just bad.
So right now there is no solution based on the vandalism and the cleanliness.
Well, for grass cutting, I will check with the relevant department as to why have they not been cutting grass.
Okay.
But like I tell you, in most areas, the response that we get is that people chase our people away. I was in a meeting last week with a group. They told me in my eyes that from the cemetery, because we want to cut the grass ourselves.
They actually mean that they want you to hire people from that community, or are they saying that they don't want people?
Something like something like that. No, like we've got municipal employees whose daily work is to cut grass, so they say they should not go there. Instead, we must use them.
Okay.
As local people to cut the grass, and we do not work like that.
Okay.
Municipal operate like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now let's move to the last issue. I know I said that one was the last one, but I just remembered something. And now let's talk about unemployment. Okay. The issue of unemployment is serious. You know, not only in Mututlung, but Mobojanala, it's a serious problem. So what are you doing to reduce unemployment?
Well, unemployment, to correct to say, unemployment is it's a problem not only Mututlung, but Madibeng, Bojanala. Actually, in the country as a whole, yes, it's a problem. Renale department here, LED, which is busy from time to time, where they engage young people in terms of the project. It's a job creation. I believe the last time they were involved in a expanded public works program, but they also have got a program contractor development, wherein they mentor, incubate small businesses, construction specifically, so that they could be able to emerge in established contractors. It's one. But generally also there we also wish to appeal to communities to also le bona ba tle ka di plans tsa gore basically, because again now we are living working fourth industrial revolution. Yes, we want people to come to assist and advise us as government to say, for you to provide us those services quicker and better, these are the things that we want, that we are proposing. Our door is like always open. Come with proposal, come with ideas. How do we digitize government, but also at the same time recreate a job and then improve our matselo.
Those programs shouldn't only be for people who have matric. We're talking about people who also don't have matric as well. We're talking about people who didn't probably go to school at all. Are they included as well? Are they also allowed to come here and come with proposals?
Well, if they've got ideas. If they've got ideas that are workable, yes.
Okay.
There is no limit. It's not like we are saying only graduates or what. If you've got an idea which is bankable, only the opportunities in government, wherein the department, LED, can send you to the relevant either CEDA or whatever government department, they will be able to help you.
Okay, now what do we do with about the councillor the ward councillor where do we report to?
Co-office in your speaker. You write a memo, a letter to official speaker, write complain about that councillor, because in terms of practice policy, councillors want to at least every month as far as a community meeting. So look, complain of office in your speaker. You write, it's called a petition, you write to council through the office your speaker. Ultimately that your complaint will reach council. Okay. Because my councillor be karabela go speaker and na get employer tag. So you can't complain go na. Maybe you can copy me, but ultimately yeah go speaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That is all. Thank you very much.
All right.
Well, we were with Mr. Neo, and he gave us all the answers that we actually needed as the community, not only Mututlung, but as a community as a whole, Yabujanala district, and he responded to all the questions. We hope we asked all the questions that you asked, you wanted to know. And my name is still Pamela Galudi, and this is still Mututlung TV signing out.